For the past years na nagkaroon ng Airbnb, sobrang daming investors ang bumili not only condo units but leisure properties as well. The assumption was mas lucrative daw ang Airbnb compared sa long-term rentals. So if you're planning to invest sa properties for the sole purpose na ipapa-Airbnb mo ito, siguro you should think twice this time. First reason, market change. So according sa article na ito, ang Airbnb laid off staff and employees last March. Their shares fell as much as 6%. And it's because of the collective unpleasant customer experiences. So a lot of people now are going back to hotels instead of renting Airbnbs kasi mas marami ngayon ang frustrated with their experiences with Airbnb. So we actually have bad experiences as well, both as a tenant and as a host. So as a host, we've experienced tenants na talagang walang pakialam in using your property. And I'm sure you've seen videos of guests who refuse to leave. And as a tenant naman, there are bad hosts like our experience in Tokyo a few years ago when the owner of the building asked us to leave because Airbnb is not allowed in their building. So may mga ganong cases. So people now prefer hotels because ngayon lang nare-realize na importante ang standards and regulations which are lacking across Airbnb rentals. So next reason is inflation and interest rates. 2022 was a good year for Airbnb kasi sabi kang mga tao mo bakasyon. So many investors were buying properties. But in terms of numbers, kung gagawin nila ito ngayon, baka matalo sila. So for example, my friend who bought a 2BR condo unit sa prime location 4 years ago with a purchase price of 5 million and she put 30% down payment. So ang interest rate during that time was 5.5%. So ang kanyang amortization was around 26,000 and she's earning more than that with 50% occupancy rate. So most likely break even lang siya considering other costs ng Airbnb. Pero after several years, tumaas yung interest rates. So, yung 20K na amortization niya is now 24K. But the problem is, mas konti ang nagre-rent ngayon kasi mas maraming tao ang iba na yung priority kesa magbakasyon, di ba? Dahil sa taas ng presyo ng bilihin. So, even our Airbnb units, sometimes less than 10% lang ang occupancy rate. The third reason, strict policies of developers and homeowners associations. So there are developers and communities now that do not allow Airbnb, lalo na pag high-end yung property or developer. And yung mga mid-cost developers naman, nag-a-allow sila, pero hindi ganun kaayos yung maintenance ng property. So I've seen condos na 1 year pa lang, pero mukha ng 10 years old. And sometimes malalaman mo lang na hindi pala nag-a-allow ng Airbnb pag nakapagpa-reserve ka na or nagda-down payment ka na. And may mga cases din na pag nagpalit ang homeowner association officers, iniiba nila yung policy. Kung dati pwedeng magpa-Airbnb, biglang hindi na pala. So I think we can all learn from this terrible incident na nangyari sa isang high-end condo developer. So more and more home buyers now who are really end users, talagang mas gusto nila yung mapayapang neighborhood. They refuse to buy sa isang developer na nag-aalaw ng Airbnb. So the last reason, high cost and expenses. So some investors think na madali lang pa Airbnb. So pag nakabili ka ng property, register mo lang, then that's it. But the most difficult part ng Airbnb na hindi na-realize ng marami is yung pag-improve ng property at pag-maintain nito. Sometimes kailangan mo lagyan ng theme yung condo mo, lagyan ng additional furniture and appliances to compete with similar listings. Sometimes pag hindi maayos yung guest, mabilis masira yung mga gamit na napundar mo. So it's like managing your own hotel business. And if you do not have the skill to do this, you will hire people, which means additional cost and less profit. So yung iba, sinasabi na, ay, yung kapatid ko na lang will manage or yung pinsan ko na lang. Pero you still have to pay them to clean, to maintain the property. Any alternative to Airbnb? So mas marami na ngayon ang gumagamit ng ibang platform kasi gusto nilang makaiwas doon sa mga fees na binabawas ng Airbnb. Yung service fee para sa host at yung service fee din para sa mga guests. So I think 3% and 14%. 3% para sa host and 14% para sa guests. And there are also platforms now who do not charge so you can keep 100% of your price. So some hosts also put their property on Facebook Marketplace, Instagram. So direct na makikipag-usap ang guest. But with the current trend in inflation, I would rather go for long-term rentals because it can protect you from market fluctuations. Plus, the cost and expenses of hiring cleaning people, renovation, and other things. will be significantly less. So baka pag kwinenta mo, mas magastos pa ang magpa-Airbnb. Not only sa financial resources mo, but your important resource, your energy. So thank you guys again for watching. I'm Chris. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!